Class 7, Subject History, Lesson 3rd, The Delhi Sultanate, Part 3. Yes, children, in previous session, we are learned Mamluk Dynasty, Khalji Dynasty, and Tughlaq Dynasty. In this session, we are going to learn Sayyid and Lodi Dynasty. Learning objectives. Yes, the key events of the Delhi Sultanate period and the Sayyid and Lodi dynasties and their expansion under the Delhi Sultans and administration under the Delhi Sultans and causes for the downfall of the Delhi Sultans. Dynasty. They were ruled 1414 to 1451. See the map of India. The red color indicate where the Sayyid dynasty were ruled. The ruling places of Sayyid dynasty. Yes, Kishir Khan, who was the establisher of Sayyid dynasty. Yes, the Sayyid dynasty was the fourth dynasty of the Delhi Sultanate, with four rulers ruling from 1414 to 1451. And they succeeded the Tughlaq dynasty and ruled Sultanate until they were displaced by the Lodi dynasty. Yes, the central authority of the Delhi Sultanate had been fatally weakened by the invasion of the Turkic conqueror Taimur. Lodi dynasty. The Lodi dynasty was an Afghan dynasty that ruled the Delhi Sultanate from 1457 to 1526. It was the fifth and final dynasty of the Delhi Sultanate. Yes, the dynasty was of Afghan origin. And the Bahlul Lodi, who was the establisher of Lodi dynasty and who replaced the last king of the Sayyid dynasty and the most powerful of the Punjab chiefs. Ibrahim Lodi. He was the last Sultan of the Delhi Sultanate, who became Sultan in 1517 after the death of his father Sikandar Lodi. And he was an intolerant and autocratic ruler, so the peoples were much disliked. Yes, taking this advantage of the situation, Daulat Khan Lodi, who was the governor of Punjab, invited Babur, who was the Kabul ruler and a descendant of Taimur, to invade India and overthrow Ibrahim Lodi. Yes, finally Babur defeated and killed Ibrahim Lodi in the first battle of Panipat in 1526 CE. With this began the rule of the Mughals in India. Yes, Delhi Sultans thus ended. Administration under the Delhi Sultans. Yes, the Delhi Sultans gradually expanded their empire till they had direct control over the North India and indirect control over parts of the Deccan. Yes, the system of administration introduced in India by the Delhi Sultans. Yes, the system influenced the way of the country was administered for the next 500 years. That is till the coming of the British. Administration under the Delhi Sultans. The nobles, the ulemas, and the iqta systems were the important ones for the Delhi Sultans. Sultans. Yes, the Sultan was the most powerful person in the empire, and they were helped their duties by a group of nobles, soldiers, and officers also. And over time, the sultans came to be seen as God's representatives on earth. Yes, sometimes sultans expected their courtiers to prostrate before them and even kiss their feet. Yes, it was the worst behavior of this dynasty. Yes, most of the nobles were Turkic or Afghan descendant, and they headed departments like finance, army, and religious matters. Stronger sultans like Alauddin Khalji, Muhammad bin Tughlaq, took steps to control their power, the nobles' power. And the Wazir or Prime Minister managed the finances of the empire and oversaw all the other departments. Ulemas. The ulema is a Muslim scholars. They were played an important role in the administration of the empire. Yes, they were constant conflict between the sultans and the ulemas, and the sultans tried to curb their power. Yes, thus the rulers Alauddin Khalji, Muhammad bin Tughlaq were steps to control their power, ulemas' power. Next, Iqta system. The Delhi Sultans were introduced the Iqta system of land administration. Thus, the empire was divided into a tracts of land called Iqtas, which were given to nobles and military officials. The land were given to nobles and military officials. The owners of the Iqtas called Iqtades were allowed to collect taxes from the land. And part of this money was used to maintain an army that the Sultan would call on whenever required. In the beginning, the Iqtas were not hereditary, but from the time of the later Tughlaqs, Iqtadary became hereditary and having grown powerful under weaker rulers. The Iqtadars started acting as independent chieftains. Finally, we will see causes for the downfall of the Delhi Sultanate. Yes, there were no fixed laws of succession and leading to long periods of chaos. And after the death of each sultan, the situation gave to rise many civil wars. Yes, many of the sultans would not gain the confidence of the people because of the autocratic nature of their rule and their policy of religious intolerance. And the impractical projects launched by Muhammad bin Tughlaq caused the people a great deal of hardship and drained the treasury. Yes, and the invasion of Timur and Babur was the main cause for the downfall of Delhi Sultanate. And the nobles were constantly conspiring and plotting, which left them with the little time to discharge their duties. While the empire had expanded vastly, the means of communication remained poor, and this made it difficult to monitor distant regions. Under the later sultans, the organization of the army came to be neglected, and invasions by the Mongols weakened by the sultans and hastened its collapse. Yes, thus the Delhi Sultanates came to be an end. The sources. Yes, how we get the information about the Delhi Sultans? The inscriptions, coins, monuments, accounts of foreign travelers, and writings of court chronicles tell some information and give some information. Yes, there were also valuable writings in Persian called Twarik. It means the language of administration under the sultans. Yes, the scholars who wrote the Twariks were learned men who also worked as advisors to the sultans. And the authors Qiyasuddin Barani, Amir Khusru, and Minhaj Siraj were some of the notability scholars. And some of the important foreign travelers who wrote about this period were Ibn Battuta and Marco Polo. And the monuments, some of the monuments like the Qutub Minar and cities like the ones built by Firoz Shah, that city was Firozabad, provide an insight to the times which they were built.